In today's news, a German court rules that a manufacturer's LED claims are misleading. The excitement builds for next week's inaugural Lux Live show in the Middle East. And we interview the chief of Lighting Europe about the data and security challenges raised by the connected lighting revolution. Lux Today for Tuesday, April 5th starts in just a moment, so stick around. Hello and welcome to Lux Today for April 5th. I'm Courtney Ferguson. A court in Germany has ruled that claims by the Austrian fixture maker Planlicht over the performance of its products are misleading. The legal action is being seen as test cased over the validity of the data included in specification sheets. The architectural luminaire maker XAL, which took the case against its rival, described the ruling by the Frankfurt Higher Regional Court as a major step toward greater transparency in the industry. The judges ruled that the advertising of LED luminaires with lumen values that refer to the LED itself and not to the luminaire is not permitted. The court also declared that advertisements could not claim a power consumption that is lower than the actual power consumption of the whole fixture. The verdict is highly embarrassing for Planlicht and its CEO, Felicitas Kohler, as the company prides itself on its precision engineering. XAL said that lighting specifiers expect to be able to rely on the information provided by manufacturers. Product quality and standards are a key theme of next week's Lux Live Middle East exhibition and conference. In Abu Dhabi, the excitement is building for the event, which includes a two-day educational program covering 10 application sectors, including hospitality, industrial, retail, and commercial. Presentations will be by international lighting designers, architects, and experts. The event will also focus on connected lighting and the role of lights in the so-called Internet of Things, and will include a glittering awards ceremony celebrating the best lighting in the region. It's currently unclear who will own the data collected from lighting and what the security and privacy implications are. Now the organization, Lighting Europe, which represents 1,000 manufacturers on the continent, says the industry needs to resolve these key issues for connected lighting to be successful. Reporter Ray Maloney quizzed Lighting Europe chief Diedrich de Stoppelaar about the problem of data in lighting.
We at Lighting Europe at this moment are already a little bit beyond energy saving and even LEDification. We are now looking at connectivity. What are the do's and the don'ts in connectivity? Is there any regulation? Do we need regulation? And if we need regulation, what are we talking about? Data privacy, data ownership? Anything with data is a complete new terrain for the lighting industry. So we need to start thinking about that, how we are going to deal with it. For me, this is one of the big themes we need to deal with in the coming 2-3 years in Brussels together with the European Commission.
What about security and with the data?
Security is part of the data issue for me. Security, of course, is a word where we all get a little bit frightened about, but if we get the data well organized, well regulated, the security will be taken care of because it's part of a bigger thing. We have in internet more or less a secure system. We have data collecting systems which are more or less secure. I'm saying more or less because we never know what the hackers are going to come up next week. But in principle, there is quite a good base of security. But we also need to make sure that when we get the Internet of Things working on lighting, think about Li-Fi. How are we going to work with Li-Fi in an industry which has never done anything with data transfer or data communication? We need to start thinking about that, and Lighting Europe is going to take a leader's role in finding, together with the European Commission and the regulators, not a lot of regulation, as little as possible, but let's at least regulate what is necessary. I don't think that anybody owns this platform. I think this is the beauty of internet. It's also the anarchy of internet at the same time. But let's take it on the positive. Let's say that it's the beauty of internet, that it's an open platform. Anybody can work on it. The only danger is who is going to take ownership of certain aspects of that platform. And what is going to be the result? Is the lighting industry going to become a service provider, or is the lighting industry remaining in their role of a lighting provider together with some additional services? This of course is the question, because if the owner is going to be a data provider, let's say Google, but lighting is just added on, then we are going in the wrong direction for the lighting industry. So the lighting industry should make sure that they maintain their leadership role in lighting, adding benefits, adding value to the quality of light. And the quality of light should be focused on the human being. We call that human-centric lighting. And that is where our road and our path should be. We should be the leaders of human-centric lighting. And if that includes data transfer, fine, then it includes data transfer. Then we should make it possible that the data is being transferred.
That wraps things up for us today. Remember, you can get all the latest lighting news globally, 24 hours a day at luxreview.com. I'm Courtney Ferguson for Lux Today, and we'll see you back here at the same time next week.